Hi, I'm Randy Beal, Eveningside Vineyards in Niagara County, New York. I'm cane pruning today, and we're going to attempt to achieve balanced pruning, a balance between vegetation and eventual fruit. So to achieve that, there's different ways to balance prune. We count each cane to see how healthy it is, and by that I mean I will go through last year's growth, which is before me, and I'll count the healthy canes, and that's how many, and I'll transfer that to buds later. So let me show you. Here's a healthy one, healthy enough, 1, 2. This one's a little guy. I'll count these two together, so that's 3 canes. 1, 2, 3. I won't even bother counting those. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So what this plant is saying to me is that it wants 17 buds. Last year we had a little too many, and it was pushing up canes that it couldn't really mature, and in theory the fruit wouldn't have been as good on this plant. So now we're going to knock it down to 18 buds. We have 2 trunks here, and we're going to try to put 9 buds on each trunk, and I'm looking for something that's below the fruiting wire. This is the fruiting wire here, and this cane is below the fruiting wire, and I'll probably end up using this one right here, and I will right now get rid of all this because I'm sure there's 9 buds on there. I'll count them in a minute. Let me cut this, get out of the way, cut it. I'm going to cut it again just for demonstration so it's more clear. Then I'm going to count the buds, which are the little internodes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's where I have 9 buds. I'll probably go up one just so it ties easier. I'll get rid of that bud because I don't need it. I'm going to put a cut here at an angle. The reason why I'm doing this is just so it ties a little better. I have a little bit more space here. So I'm going to count my 9 buds again. That one I eliminate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're right down to the base there. Then what will happen in April when it warms up a little bit, then we'll lay this down on the fruiting cane, on the fruiting wire, excuse me. Then it just starts the cycle all over. So on this side, again, we're looking for 9 buds. This one is below the fruiting wire, which is where you want it. This one is actually a little, probably a little too close. You want it within 6 inches. I would say that the space here is a little too close, but that's all Mother Nature's given me today. So I'll take what I can get. Back to this cane here. This is a little better position, a little lower, a little below the fruiting wire, and I like that. So we're going to count for 9 buds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have plenty of buds. I'm going to go up here, cut a little bit of an angle. I'm going to get rid of this bud here. Again, I'm doing it just so it ties a little better. We're going to count again because I'm terrible at math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have my 9 buds. Everything else I can get rid of. Quite often I use lopping shears for this, but again, for demonstration purposes, we'll get it out of the way. So that vine is complete, and I'll clean it up a little. And then we go through and we pull the canes down. I'll give you a quick example of that, because I'm sure this is for the people who want to grow grapes, not people in the industry. You just muscle it down. You just grab them, and sometimes they're very, very hard to muscle down. Brian's going to have to edit that one because I don't want to bust my back on it. That concludes cane pruning at Eveningside Vineyard.
All right, so here we are at Freedom Run Winery, and we're doing our winter pruning here. We're doing a bilateral deal, and first thing I'm going to do here is just give it a massive haircut so I can see what's going on and just clear away some of last year's stuff. It'll make it easier when I'm trying to explain how the more delicate maneuvers go. Alright, so here we go. We got all of our little spurs showing, and we want to limit how much growth we have this spring. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to count some buds. I'm going to leave 2 here. I'm going to leave 1 here. I'm going to leave 2 guys here. 1, 2. I'm going to leave 1 guy here. I'm going to leave 2 guys here. I'm going to leave 2 guys here. I'm going to leave 2 guys here. And that is one side, and lickety split, I'm going to go to the other side, just counting buds as we go along. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now let's see if I've done a good job without having to count too much. I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 11 to 15 per side. Looks good.